TinkerCAD tip. In the last few episodes, we've been talking about the ruler tool, which is here in the upper right, and we can bring that out on our work plane. One of the things I wanted to show you is that when you bring this ruler tool out, by default, the x-axis is in this direction and the y-axis is in this direction. We can dismiss the ruler by clicking here. Now, if we rotate our view, let's zoom out a bit and lay the ruler down now. Same thing, x-axis this direction, y-axis in this direction. Let's go back to the front. Let's bring out our ruler tool again. Let's get our cylinder lined up against that ruler tool. Right here we have a millimeter gap. So we'll change our snap grid to 1 millimeter, move it down, and right here we're 0.4 off. So let's change this to 0.1 and go 1, 2, 3, 4. Now the new trick with the ruler tool that you can do is by clicking on this center circle, you can change the direction of the x and y axes. Notice now it's this way and this way. So if we click on our object here, we show that it's 20 wide and that from the outside it's -20. Again, if we click on this, it'll rotate once more. Now we have one arm this direction, one arm this direction. And if we click again, now it's over here and over here. And there we bring it back to its default position. Another thing that we can do is put that ruler on a different plane. Let's go ahead and delete our cylinder for a moment. Let's remove or dismiss that ruler. Let's bring our big rectangle out here. And let's put the work plane on the front surface of this rectangle. Now if we bring out our ruler tool, it's in orientation to that work plane. If we zoom in here, we can move this and get it to match up with the corner of our rectangle. So now all of our measurements are going to be based upon that. For instance, this cylinder here, we can see that it's 15 millimeters wide and that it's 22.5 millimeters from this point over here on the ruler. 15 millimeters high, and it's 14.98 millimeters off of this outside edge of this rectangle. And again, if we click on that circle, now our arms of the ruler change. We have this one and this out here. So now our object that we've selected shows as a negative number, -3750. That's from this point to the outside edge. Clicking back on our default work plane here, let's get this to move our work plane back. That ruler will now move back to that work plane. So the ruler will always be in orientation to the current work plane. So TinkerCAD tip. Using the ruler, you can use the center circle to rotate the arms of the ruler.